thank you everyone for joining us today for this special webinar with two special guests. This is to promote our school energy awareness program in collaboration with the Housing Executive. We are very proud of this new competition, brand new competition. We have worked together with the Housing Executive to make this competition very engaging. So I will not be here for long, keeping you for long. I will pass it over to Gemma at the Housing Executive to introduce the session. Thank you.
Hello everyone, thanks for coming back today. Oh, we've quite a few people in today now, my goodness, the house is packed. So we just wanted to have some guys that are interested in our competition. They wanted to come along and encourage you to get involved. We've got quite a few people already involved. You have 1 month from tomorrow to get your entry in. And first of all, I have 3 superheroes here. I have one superhero. He's an environmental hero. He has a really big message for you. He's the chairman of the Housing Executive. He's been our chairman from way before you started school, and he's a professor. So we're going to share his message with you now. So listen hard because he has a great message for you.
Hello everyone, and welcome to this year's Schools Energy Awareness Programme. At the very beginning, I need to appeal to you for your help. We've got a very big problem to solve, and it's going to tackle everybody's imagination, and it's going to require everybody's action in order to actually solve it. Now, you may have heard of a Swedish schoolgirl called Greta Thundberg. If you haven't, ask your mum, dad or teacher the work that she's been doing. Greta decided that she couldn't rely on adults to stop destroying the planet. And she decided to take action to look after our environment. So what she did, she said, what I'll do is to strike every Friday from school. This idea caught on, and many other children in Sweden and throughout the world have joined her in these school strikes. As a result, she's talked with governments and the United Nations, and they've agreed to take action in order to stop the damage done to planet Earth and to use energy and other resources more responsibly. So why do I need your help? I need your help because there are still a lot of issues, and especially irresponsible adults, who don't always put the future of our planet first. They don't always do this because, not because they're cruel, but because they simply don't think about it. They've got into patterns of behaviour which are not doing the planet any good. And that's where your help comes in. I want you to develop your ideas, and especially to design eco-heroes who can help us in championing greater energy and resource efficiency. In fact, we need your help to design 5 eco-heroes focused around key topics: energy efficiency, water, the use of renewables rather than fossil fuels such as petrol and coal and oil, climate action, and the global perspectives, a world view. So those 5 key topics. Now, many adults, not all, I'm sure your mum and dad are different, but many adults can't or don't want to change the way in which they live without your help. I need you to nag them in order to actually make a difference. I need your mum and your dad to actually change the way in which they operate. Now, they'll probably hate me for asking you to help me to save planet Earth. It may not be much of a planet, but it's the only one we've got, and we need to look after it. So how can you get involved? You can get involved by joining our competition, even if you're not studying at school, but at home. You can start by asking your family how they can be more energy efficient and how they can use resources better. Things like turning the heating down Things like driving less, things like recycling glass and paper and other materials. More importantly, you can take direct action by entering our Design an Eco-Hero competition. Now, to do this, you'll need to get involved with our fantastic action booklet. It gives you the rules of the competition and it tells you what is involved. By doing this, you can help the environment and you can help your school because there are lots of prizes. Each school will get a tree to plant. The 5 winning entries as Eco-Hero designs will become comic heroes. Fantastic. The winning schools each get a laptop and each winning school will get £500. So please help me to do something to save planet Earth. Every action helps, and as well as entering our Eco-Hero competition, don't forget that saving the environment is about us all working together. This is your planet Earth. It's your future, and we need everybody to do the right thing. Millions of small actions can make a huge difference. Thank you.
So thank you very much to Professor Roberts. What a great message. You're the ambassadors of the future. And welcome back to schools today, guys. What a treat. We now have 2 of the guys you've been waiting for. I'm going to put them on to you now and I'll take my video off. So without any more waiting, here's Batman and his co-host, Spider-Man.
Hi.
Hey, everyone.
How's it going, guys? Welcome to our live webinar.
Webinar? He's cracking jokes already, this guy. I hope you're all enjoying your first day back at school. From primary 1 to primary 7, you guys have had it pretty tough this year. So this is a bit of an easy way to get you back into the education program. I'm sure all of these schools have got one of these. If they don't, then you got to do a bit more work on your Eco Schools program. So we teamed up with the NI Housing Executives and the Eco Schools program to bring you this webinar today.
Thanks so much to Professor Roberts for that amazing intro video. He's got over 40 years experience, so his input was so amazing there.
Yeah, he's got a lot of info packed in there, doesn't he? 40 years experience, guys.
Wow.
Yeah. And I tell you, I think Gemma mentioned that the guy has been chairman before you guys were even born. So that's quite impressive too.
Before me anyway.
Yeah. So we're here today to let you know a little bit more about this competition that we're holding. There is a huge demand for an eco-hero. That eco-hero, we want you to design. So we've got 5 designs that are going to win. We've also got 5 winning laptops to give away. That's personal laptops. So if you're the one who designs the eco-hero of your choice, you get that laptop to bring home.
And we've got 400 trees to give away to the winning schools.
That's pretty impressive. So you can plant those at the school as well, make it look pretty. We also got, it's not over just yet, there's a local artist, very good one, called Mark Rahill. I've seen some of his work. It's pretty excellent. If your idea wins and your hero wins, he will help bring that hero to life. So those 5 winners, their heroes will be brought to life. Kind of like the Avengers, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll be teaming up to fight everything. So if you're recycling this school, which is a good thing, what can you recycle? Ink cartridges, lots of paper, I guess.
Yeah.
And not especially any rubbish in the dinner hall. You could start with that. There's a lot of key facts about global warming, kids. It's a very serious threat to our society and to our world. So let's give you some of those examples. Let's see.
What's the most important, Batman?
Like, global warming is a very serious issue, Spidey. I think by 2030, there will be
There'll be no more new petrol cars or diesel.
no petrol or diesel
So that's
cars.
these guys. How old are these guys? You guys are like 10, 11? That means
Yeah.
you guys won't be driving any cars, any petrol or diesel.
So your mom and dads, your carers, they've all grown up driving a particular vehicle, which is powered by petrol or diesel, like Spidey says. They won't be any more of those sold brand new by 2030. Now, the second point of that is
We're going to run out of oil.
oil.
How's that going to happen? No way.
How are we going to heat our house?
By 2040, it's possible that we might not have no more oil.
No oil left means no more heating in the house. Everybody will have to have gas, but that's also scarce as well, kids.
In around 30 years' time, by 2050, 90% of the ocean, we're going to take up all the fish because of overfishing over all the years. So
What's Aquaman?
that's bye-bye Aquaman.
Yeah,
No,
I got to tell the guy. He's going to have to do something about that. We're going to have to do something to make that more sustainable, guys. We have to look at our plant life, our sea life, even those in the Amazon forests as well, which have been reduced by miles and miles over the years. It's quite scary. David Attenborough has a marvelous program on this as well. Which
I love that guy.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tearjerker
He's a
too.
real hero.
Yes, excuse me. So, just like us, we may be heroes. We need you to do the same thing. We need you to start by recycling, start using less. I don't know, stop wasting paper at school. That's maybe a start. So no throw paper at your friends. If you're doing that, you shouldn't be doing that anyway. You could do lots of different things. You could take the maybe car share when you're going to school with other kids.
Yeah, go for a walk.
Go for walks. Yeah, exactly. Walk to school.
Driving.
Exactly.
There's so much we can do, guys. It starts with small things too. Remember to turn off the light when you leave the room. It's going to save energy.
Yep, that goes for in your classroom as well. End of the day, help turn everything off. Make sure you're saving that energy at school.
Yeah, we can use public transport instead of the car, but even better, if you guys can walk or cycle, that's healthier too.
So you can also get a lot of information on an amazing website, which is called theworldcounts.com. That's theworldcounts.com. You check that one out, teachers. I know the pupils at school, you might be thinking recycling. Everybody bores us with recycling. It's a very serious issue, guys. Take that from us. We know this very, very much. We see it every day. We travel all across the world. We see how this affects places like Antarctica, where the ice caps are starting to melt. That's an issue that global warming is bringing us. It's a very real threat. We've already done so well too, Spidey. These kids have already faced a global pandemic.
That's right. The last year's been really hard on everybody, guys.
Yeah.
But everybody's going to come out a lot stronger for it. And going forward in the future, this is what really needs your guys' help. So it's your generation who can really make a change. And we want you guys to start by creating your own hero. It's got to be an eco-friendly hero.
Yeah.
Now, they might not be as cool as us, but
they might not be.
I'm sure you guys can do a cool job.
Professor Roberts did mention a couple of key facts. He had 5 points. There was lots of different ones. One of them was water, which reminded me of a guy called Captain Planet.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's a little before my time, but I YouTubed that guy and even doing some research. Wow. Now, he is the fine example.
Yeah.
He was a real hero for the planet, Captain Planet. So he was promoting everything from recycling to reusing to taking care of the planet. It was awesome, guys. You need to check it out. I know you guys are always on the tablet. Go on to YouTube, type in Captain Planet.
He's pretty awesome. Not Captain America, by the way, because he sucks.
No, he's pretty cool too.
Captain Planet is the man. He's got kind of blue. Was he a man or was he an alien? One of the two, anyway. So speaking of recycling, a lot of things that I do, I've changed the Batmobile from a rugged old diesel. It's now an electric vehicle. It's made by Tesla. Spidey, you recycled something, didn't you?
Yeah, my webs are biodegradable, guys.
Biodegradable webs. Didn't you recycle the Captain America shield, though?
Well, I kind of stole it on him. But so recycling, so now it's mine.
Yeah, he's keeping that one. I don't feel so bad. The likes of Captain Planet, the likes of Superman, all these people here have the power. Okay, you might see that in the movie. You guys have got that power too. You're sitting at school, first day back. What can you do? You just can make a change.
So we want you guys to be as creative as you can. And
any costumes they want.
Any costumes.
Yeah.
Any colors.
Yep.
Any powers you guys would like. If you want to be invisible, if you want to be fast, you want to be strong.
Yeah.
But the most important thing is we want you guys to create an eco-friendly hero. So he's got to be able to help represent the planet. He's got to look after the place. And going forward in the future, it's your guys who can help make the change.
You can. Also, I will say this. I'm not very good at drawing things. So don't be afraid if you're not too good of an artist. Just draw what you think, okay? It doesn't matter if it's very scribbly or anything. You can color it in. This guy, Mark Rahill, the artist behind all of this, he will bring that superhero to life for you. And the Eco Hero will also be advertised on everything to promote these eco schools and their programs. So please get in touch, teachers, with everything you have. I think, by the way, we've been asked to be on the judging panel of this.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. So no cheating, Spidey, if they come up with like a red Spider-Man kind of guy.
Well,
Okay.
I know
No favorites.
You guys probably like some DC, but we know Marvel's the best. So if you guys need any ideas for superheroes, check out any of the Marvel movies.
Yeah.
You know, I'm one of the coolest, but I've got some cool friends too. We got Captain America, we got Thor, we got Hulk. I could go on for days, guys. You want ideas? They've got so many different costumes. They've got so many powers.
They do.
But we would love you guys to come up with a new character.
Something original.
You know, they could be like the new Avengers or the new Justice League. We're looking for 5 new superheroes. And if each one of those had a different power, which helps save the world, that would be really awesome, guys. We're crime fighters. We do our bit. We help keep everybody safe. But if you guys can create a hero that actually looks after the world and can make us live longer and live better, that will be the real change. That would be awesome.
That's very, very real, Spidey. Very good. So it's your job now to get scribbling. I want to see some excellent eco heroes. You guys have had a big treat today. And by the way, I know this is cross universe. He came to my house. I had to pick him up. That's what happened. So one more thing, Spidey. How can we actually save our planet? We've told these kids about, everything that's destroying the planet, or it's going to run out. But how can we actually save it?
Well, if we go back to what Professor Roberts was saying, going forward, guys, we need to start looking for new sources of energy. There's already some amazing source of energy out there. We need to come away from the likes of fossil fuels.
Yeah.
We need to start using more solar energy, some wind power energy.
Yeah, that's right. The wind power is a big one as well, isn't it? The solar energy is something I've seen. I've seen a lot of people getting the solar panels on their house, stuff like that. Not only that does it reduce kind of obviously the emissions in the world, but it also reduces your bills at home. So if you get solar panels on the roof, mom, dad, or your carer doesn't have to pay those big bills for you playing your PlayStation or Fortnite and stuff like that.
That's right, guys. It just keeps getting better. The advantages of doing this, it's not just about saving the planet. You're going to save money. You're going to save energy. People are going to be healthier. There's so much benefits to doing this. Okay, guys?
Yeah. Remember as well, let's just recap what these kids can win. There will be 5 winners picked. Those 5 winners will receive a laptop each. It's a very, very good laptop, by the way. Very good one. A bit like the back computer, I guess. So they'll get a laptop. They'll also get 500 pounds for their school, which is pretty good. You guys could spend that on, I don't know, having a big party to celebrate coming back from the whole this COVID stuff.
And I know that's the really cool prizes. One of the most important, which is also going to make a change. We're going to plant trees for every school.
Yeah, that's a big deal. That's us starting to give back to nature and to the world. And just by those, you might think it's silly little steps, but those little steps all make a difference when lots of different people do all its little tiny deeds.
Yeah, everybody doing a little change across the world is going to make a big difference, guys.
Big time. So I just want to say a massive thank you to Professor Roberts. And this guy is a superhero in himself. Obviously, he's given us a little short video there, but I know this guy's head is full of information all about saving this world and recycling as well. I also want to say a big, massive thanks to obviously the Eco Schools guys and Francesca, who have been excellent with us communicating here in Gotham City.
A big thank you to every school that wants to take part. Don't worry if you're not taking part right now.
Yeah.
You can go online, get the link to this video, and then you guys can take part after. There's still time to enter.
The 23rd of April, I believe, is the closing date.
There you go, guys. Lots of time.
So like Gemma, Mrs. Cal said there, you got like 4 weeks to come up with this. Okay, you got plenty of time, teachers. You can enter as well, teachers, by the way. You can help out. Remember those key points at the start of the video that Professor Roberts gave across as well. He wants these heroes built around things like energy, things like wind, things like renewable fuels and stuff like that. So key points there that might help you win. Okay, make sure it's colorful. Come up with your superpowers. Oh, very, very good. So big thanks for that. We got a little question sent in.
Yeah,
we did. We got a question from St. Patrick's in Newry. Their question was, which I think was pretty impressive. Their question was, does your superhero have to be a person?
Oh, I love that. No, wait, are you guys kidding me? So, wow, one fine example, Guardians of the Galaxy, I am Groot. You know that guy? He's a tree.
That's a tree, yeah.
That is the best example.
Hold on, those guys have got a raccoon as well.
Yeah, there's so many guys out there
Yeah.
that are superheroes. They're not human. No.
Your
You guys-
eco-hero doesn't have to be human.
This is why we want you guys to get as creative as possible with this. That Groot is a really good example. That guy's an actual tree.
Yeah, I suppose he takes in all the carbon monoxide, doesn't he? He does, making out our oxygen, helping us breathe. So a second question we got that came in was from a school called Bunskull Phobal Fairstjip. The question is in Irish, but I won't repeat it to you guys. They're asking what they can do at school to help save this planet. So at school, guys, I think you could, like I said earlier, you can obviously help recycle some paper, make, like Spidey said, turn off the lights. Any other ones?
Use less water, guys. You know,
Yeah.
it's really important that we continue to wash your hands, but make sure you turn it off afterwards. Don't let it run.
Absolutely.
Really simple things can change.
Exercise as well. Obviously, walking to school and stuff like that would be great because you're not using public transport, which means the petrol and diesel cars or buses aren't giving off all of those
Let's
emissions.
take our car share, guys. Batman picked me up on the car
I did.
Batmobile today, so
I had to put a baby seat in the back. So I want to thank you all again for joining us. Oh, we have one more question. Sorry, Alfred's telling me with one more question. This question comes from Glenveigh School, who I believe fly their eco school flag very, very proudly like this, just like this one. I got mine yesterday. Yeah, I did. I'm very proud of it too. Big time. So Glenveigh School, they want to ask, does your superhero have a villain? Oh, you mean like the Joker and stuff like that? Or like
Wow.
Dr. Octavius with all those hands?
that's a really good question. I like that. But you know what? If anybody is against what we're trying to do, then they are a villain. If you don't want to help, you're a villain.
Yeah,
So,
that's a pretty good answer, I guess. If you're not helping to save this planet, then you're against the planet,
that's
which means
it.
you're a villain.
You're a villain. So sort it out, guys. We need all the heroes we can get.
But we don't need you to design a villain right now. We just need you to design a superhero. And remember to check out theworldcounts.com. A lot more info on there, which will help you to save our planet. Very, very good website to check out. So before we leave you today, remind you, 5 winners, 5 heroes, 5 laptops, and 5 schools get 500 pounds.
And 400 trees.
Jeez, 400. I hope more than 400 take part, then they have to give out more trees. So, from me, Batman, and this guy, Spider-Man, we want to thank you an awful lot for having us today. And we'll see you soon.
We can't wait to see your creations, guys. Good luck. See you soon.
Keep flying that flag. We'll pass you on the Gemma.
Bye, guys.
Thank you so much, Batman and Spider-Man. That was wonderful. You're very good. I just want to say to the guys before you go that Batman and Spider-Man are in a bubble. Spider-Man has a mask on, and
Yeah,
they
he does.
work together so they get tested really regularly for this virus that we have.
We
So
get
they're
tested
grand.
more than the footballers.
So they get tested more than the footballers, that's what they've said. So they're grand to be together. In case that was another question. The
Yeah,
other thing I want to tell Batman.
I really
is-
like those questions that come in from the schools. And I want to just stress to any schools that are maybe listening to us after it's being live, please send in any questions that your pupils may have. We'll be very happy to answer them.
Yeah.
So don't be
Brilliant.
feeling like you've missed out if you haven't seen us live or you didn't see this beforehand. Please get in touch. And remember, the 23rd of April is your last date. You can get in touch with us to make your entries, okay? And remember, we're on the judging panel, so we'll go easy.
Batman, you'll be delighted. Professor Roberts is waiting for a consignment of cars for the housing executive. And when you
Right.
see a housing executive van drive around in the near future, and in this year, next year, they'll be electric as well. We've taken
Just like my
on,
Batmobile.
just like the Batmobile, he's on the case and he's replacing all of our cars, especially our cars in our headquarters at the minute, for electric vehicles. So that's good news as well.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome. Hey, this guy sounds like a pretty good superhero himself. Are you sure he
He's a
doesn't have
great
superpowers?
guy. He's a very good guy. We'll get him on the judging panel as well. He'd be great.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm really looking forward to seeing some of these ideas these kids come up
I
with.
can't wait.
Everywhere, obviously there's schools from everywhere. The schools from Omagh, Newry, Belfast, lots in Lisburn as well. Even as far north as the North Coast as well, up in Coleraine. We got lots of people getting in touch. So keep it going. If you're a teacher, please pass this on to any other teachers that you know, or any teachers might have missed out on it in your school. Lots of great information here, and a great competition with lots of great prizes.
Great, thank you so much, guys. You've been absolutely wonderful. And as you say, we've had loads of schools already register. You don't have to register, but if you register, it lets myself and Francesca know how many schools we have interested. So exactly. If you don't register, put your entry in before the 23rd of April, that's grand. If you can register, that would help us an awful lot. And I'm going to pass you over now to Francesca. We've wrapped up a bit earlier, but I think we've got everything said that we needed to. So we'll let you get back to talking to your friends, get a bit of recess going on in school.
Yeah.
Brilliant day for schools.
Yeah, definitely has been short, but very interesting. So thank you, guys. We really loved it and enjoyed it, and hopefully all our attendees enjoyed it too. And they are bringing home, I guess, important messages about energy. Everything is energy, so don't forget about that.
I hope they all start to save energy in their own home. Definitely. Yes. Lots of things you can do in your own home, never mind at school. School's just the start of things, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a way of spreading the message and then bringing home the message.
Exactly.
So we really, really want to thank you all for attending this webinar today. Thank you to our special guests, Batman and Spiderman, and see you at the judging day with Jem as well. And
we can't wait.
Yes, and we are looking forward to see these entries soon. So get in touch with the EcoSchools team. I have left in the chat all the links for about the competition to get in touch with us. So we are here to help you. And thank you again, and have a lovely day and a lovely week. Bye.
See you later, guys.
Bye, guys. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.